I believe that we are a body, a mind and a spirit, and that our spirit truly needs to express itself. Now, we are all different, we are all unique, and we express that spirit in a different way. Some people through dance, some people through music, some people through competition. And in that sense, they would play golf, or they would learn piano, or they would look for guitar lessons. But the people who come to me need to express themselves through colour and through paint. In all my workshops, I'm really only interested in the participants painting big, bold, beautiful feature pieces, hero pieces I like to call them, that will command a room and create the heartbeat of a home, so that when people come to that participant's home, they literally are bowled over and they just go, wow, what a painting, how amazing. Now, in order for these paintings to really be feature pieces and to really have that wow factor, create that heartbeat of a home, it's very important that the compositions of these paintings are already impactful. So I do all the photography, and I'm very mindful to create compositions that are, there's a beautiful play of the dark and the light. The light source is really crisp and sharp, so that it gives all the colours are going to pop, and that the painting will be powerful and a bold statement, because we don't want to paint paintings that are bland. We want paintings to stand up and command the attention of the people who come into the home. And so I guarantee that people who paint in my workshops will go home with a piece that they'll be proud of, and that it will stand in pride of place, and that visitors to their home will just go, wow. These workshops are designed to give people a painting experience. And in that sense, no matter where you are on your painting journey, there'll be something to be gained from coming to these workshops on a number of levels. And I'll just speak first up on a technical level. So you may have been painting for a long time, and you may have fallen into certain habits. You may want to break out of the type of brushes that you use. You may want to break out of the colour palette that you're stuck in. You may want to break out of the dimensions on which you're painting on. You might want to get big and bold. You might want to open up to a part of yourself that hasn't had expression until now. You might feel a bit jaded. You might feel a bit small and a bit insignificant. You may want to just shine more brightly. You may want to tap that part of yourself, that the authentic part of yourself that needs to get into your work and come out into your work. It's my job to find that in all of you, and it's my job to foster that and to nurture that, and to sometimes kick it in the backside, and to sometimes mop the tears. And the journey of these paintings will bring all of that out in the painters. So I always say you don't have to have had any experience. What will people get from my workshops? Well, depending on the program, and there are 2 programs, but depending on the program, a minimum of 50 face-to-face hours, 200% of my attention, and believe it or not, I've got wide shoulders and a a deep heart, and you will get that attention, and you will get that individual attention. You will get to discover your inner world and get present to the blocks that might be there that are actually restricting your creative voice. You'll get to remove those blocks so that your creative voice and your authentic voice can actually flourish and take flight. You will get all your materials and all your food covered off. You will only have to bring along an iPhone and a painting smock and an open heart. You will get a big, bold, beautiful feature painting, the minimum of which would be 100 by 100, the maximum 150 by 150. What else will you get? You will get to actually immerse yourself completely in the painter's lifestyle. You will be with a group of painters who all think like you and who want to do just what you're doing, which is to escape their life and immerse into that painter's journey, that creative world. So being with like-minded souls is a wonderful thing. You'll be fed really well. You'll have a good glass of wine and some bubbles at the end of the day. And that is just so nourishing, okay? And to find your tribe these days, you know, we're all looking to find who we really belong to, and to come away with a group of painters and run away from your life and immerse yourself in that. You truly do come home to an aspect of yourself, so that when you go home, you are just more nourished and you are just more alive in who you really are. I've put these programs together to give people a vehicle back to themselves and to revive the spirit that's in them, and to get back in touch with that authentic part of themselves, so that they can see clearly the blocks that they've got, see clearly the forgivenesses that have held them back, see clearly the aspects of their lives that they need to come to terms with and to make peace with, so that they can really be fully alive again, fully alive, with the gifts that were planted in them from birth and with the call on their life that is true for them. And that's really what I'm all about. I'm in the business of transformation, and I use painting as the vehicle for people who answer the call and find themselves in my workshops, and that's really what I do. So if this calls to you in some way, then come on the ride of a lifetime and express your creativity loudly, deeply and boldly. Revive your spirit through colour.